Hello everyone, welcome to the course on Essential of Object-Oriented Design and Programming. In this presentation, we are going to discuss UML Activity Diagram. So the activity diagram is a UML behavior diagram. It shows the sequence of action or the flow of control in a system. It is like to the flow chart or flow diagram. It is frequently used in the business process modeling. The model activity are either sequential or concurrent. Next one is the component of the activity diagram. So there are different type of component are used here. We'll discuss one by one. First one is initial state or starting point. It represents the initial action state or starting point of the activity. It is represented by a small filled circle followed by an arrow. So see the symbol. And next one is the activity. It is used to illustrate the set of action. It shows the action of the objects. It is represented by the rounded rectangle. And next one is the action flow. It is also called edge and paths. It shows the switching from one action to another. It is represented an arrow line. And next component, object flow. The object flow refers to the creation and modification of object by activities. The object flow arrow from action to object means that the action creates the object. The object flow arrow from object to action, it will indicate that the action state use the object. And next state is that is a synchronization. So the fork node, it is used to split the single incoming flow into multiple concurrent flows. It is represented as straight and slightly thicker line in the activity diagram. See here, this is a fork node. So it will get the single output and split it into number of concurrent flows. And next one is the join node. It will join the multiple concurrent flows into single outgoing flows. See here, it will get the input from more number of activities, then it will combine, then it will put the single outgoing flows. The next component, decision and branching. A diamond represents the decision with the alternate path. The next component, merge node. It represents the merging of the flows with several input and only one output. See here, it will represent the merging all the input and then it will produce single output. Signal sending represent the sending a signal to accepting activity. And the signal receipt, it means represent that the activity has received the signal. The next component, time event. This refers to event that stop the flow of the time. And the next one is command. It is used to add the commands to the elements. And next component, final state or endpoint. It shows the final action state. It is represented by arrow pointing to filled circle nested inside another circle. Look like some eyeball. And swim lane. The swim lane groups the related activity into one column. We will see one example for activity diagram. So here we will take one example, ATM machine actions. So here the entire activity we are going to group using the swim lane. So for example, customer is this group of activities, and the ATM machine some of the group of activities, and the bank some of the group of activities. We are going to divide them. We are going to separate the actions. So for example, first initiate the operation. The customer, they will insert the ATM card. Again, the ATM machine, it will verify it is valid card or not. If it is valid card, it will show this, enter the PIN number. The customer, they will enter the PIN number. Again, the PIN number is verified in the bank. If it is valid PIN number, then it will show that enter the amount. If it is not valid PIN number, it will go to the exit state. Again, the customer, they will enter the amount. The amount is verifying whether it has sufficient balance or not. It has a sufficient balance, then it will go to the debit account. The same time we will get the cash. So after completion, after getting the cash, it will come to here. Then debit state also it will come. Both are joined. Then it will produce one state. And next one is after that, then it will display the balance. Then it will go to the next state, that is eject the card. Then finally it will go to the next activity, get the ATM card. Then finally it will connect it with the final stage of the action. What are the advantage of UML activity diagram? It is easy to understand. It will represent the workflow clearly. It support parallel activities. It will help to identify the bottlenecks. It is useful for business process modeling. Thank you.